Hello, and welcome to Anime Territory. I am your host this episode, Benjamin Shabbing, and with me as always is my co-host, Johnny Let's Go Buttholes Ruhoff.
Let's go Buttholes. What did the sign say? Was it just...
It was just a picture of their logo, mascot, of the logo.
Which looked like a butthole.
Well, it looked like a sun, but we joked it looked like a butthole.
It looked a little bit like a butthole. It looked more like a sun, sure. Like, I could tell that's what they were going for, but it looked like a butthole.
I know what they're going for. It makes completely sense, but their logo inherently looks like a butthole.
It's great. Great comedy writing from us that time.
Yep, just us.
Or from Community, I suppose.
Yeah, we probably stole that from Community.
Not probably. We most certainly did.
I mean, yeah, but...
all the times I was yelling, he just kept not seeing it when we were watching the show.
I forgot about that part.
We were most certainly referencing Community, saying that it looked like an e-blur of his anus flag.
Okay. This episode, we are doing part 2 of our 2025 spring anime.
Yep.
Conclusions.
Last time, part 1, we covered 3 romance sort of shows.
Yes.
1 outright romance, 1 sci-fi mystery romance, 1 I guess technically a romance, but I guess also technically like a, school night adventure thing, whatever. Like,
yeah, I forgot what it was for a sec. I'm like, what was this third show we watched? It was Gorilla Girl.
Not Gorilla Girl.
Whatever.
Gorilla God's Go-To Girl. Featuring Gorilla Girl.
But this episode, we are talking... Do you want me to just list the shows and see if we can come up with
Yeah, we were going to say that this was comedy. But really only 2 of them are comedies. And one of them could have been thrown into the romance, I suppose. And one of them is just we thought would be more comedic, I guess, but wasn't really. So this will be part 2, Miscellaneous. I suppose.
I think we could still call it comedy if we wanted to. I think we could get away with it.
All right, we can call it comedy. We'll as we discussed, I'll make the final decision when I post it.
Okay.
Post it later. So yeah, let's list the shows that we're talking about.
Okay, we will be discussing Rock is a Lady's Modesty, Witch Watch, and Catch Me at the Ballpark.
Yeah. What? Quick ranking 1, 2, 3. Which one was the best?
Catch Me at the Ballpark.
Second best?
Witch Watch?
I don't know. It's a tough call. I think Rock is a Lady's Modesty is slightly better.
Maybe.
But I might have had like more fun watching Witch Watch.
I think the highs of Witch Watch are better.
I don't know. I don't know. I think Rock's Lady's Modesty is all around. I mean, I can give you my quick... You want me to give you my numerical rankings of them?
Yes.
I gave Witch Watch a 6.
Okay.
I gave Rock as a Lady's Modesty a 6.5.
Okay.
And I gave Catch Me at the Ballpark a 7.
Okay.
So, I think Rock as a Lady's Modesty is slightly better, but we watched the first 5 episodes forever ago, and the last 8 episodes yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely has problems.
Well, we could talk about that later. Well, unless you want to start with that show.
Do you? Well, it's the first one on your list.
Okay, it is the first one on my list. Do you want to give me my? Do you want me to give my rankings real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I gave Rock is a Lady's Modesty a 7, Witch Watch a 7, and Catch Me at the Ballpark an 8.
Oh, okay.
So a little higher on them, all of them, than you.
Yeah, I don't. There's so many 7s. I don't know if Witch Watch and Rock can get up there. Like I got to think of other things I've given a 7, and it's like I think I've enjoyed those other things more. So, okay. Not that I didn't enjoy these. If I didn't enjoy them, they would get a 4. Mm. Like a 5 is.
I don't know. Again, I'm like my dad. I think I give anything 7s. It's just whatever. It would be hard for me to give something a 4. I think
it is hard. It is most certainly hard. I feel guilty giving stuff a 5. Like, the scale on my anime list is 5 means okay.
Yeah.
Or like, I think 6 is fine and 7 is
I just feel
good and great is 8.
If I'm finishing an anime, it's at least like good to like okay. So
that's not true. We finished animes before for the podcast.
Yeah, that's true. That's for the podcast.
And that's what these ones are.
These were like, I want to watch these.
We didn't have to finish these by all means. We could have just had one spring conclusion. And it was the last episode.
Yes,
but we most certainly could have. What's what I'm looking for here? We could have not watched any of these.
Mm-hmm.
I think Catch 'Em at the Ballpark is the best of these 3. But I think that's because we had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, because that show's great.
But it's also us having fun with it. It does not mean that the show is good. Because we were coming up with in-jokes and, show your buttholes or whatever the hell those signs said. We were coming up with those. And the other such, recurring bits on things that I think increased our enjoyment of it.
Okay.
And also you being a big baseball fan probably increased your enjoyment.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, but otherwise, I think the show is I don't know if I could recommend Catch 'Em at the Ballpark to somebody.
No,
I think
you're right about
8, that. I can recommend an 8 to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like naming names of people that aren't on the podcast, but somebody that we play board games with.
Okay.
If I were to recommend something to that person, it'd have to be
okay.
It would be an 8, 9, or a 10, like an 8 bare minimum.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody is like, "Hey, did you like this?" then I think a 7 is the bare minimum that I would say, "Yes, I like that." Or I don't know, maybe I'd give a 6 that. Okay. I think I'd be like, "It's fine."
Don't know. I feel like you can give things high ranks and not recommend them.
Okay, but I think that you wouldn't recommend them if they were just highly stylized or something. I wouldn't recommend Bakemonogatari to people, but it's highly stylized and odd,
mm-hmm.
and it's not for everybody. Whereas I feel like this one is not highly stylized or all that odd per se, but okay. I also don't know if it's good enough to recommend to people.
Which is fine. I just gave it an A because I think it's great, but okay. I like baseball. So it was hitting all my buttons.
Well, which one do you want to talk about first?
Let's do Rock is a Lady's Modesty first.
Okay. It's first in our minds right
mm-hmm.
now. So I have one note.
Okay.
Sweaty, cringe teenagers. That's what I have written down.
Sweaty, cringe teenagers.
My biggest problems with this show come from the dialogue, which is very melodramatic at times.
And then really just you say cringe. I don't know if it's cringe. It's just
the
almost feels like it's
outdated
2000s
feels
teens.
Weird.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's a translation issue and it doesn't sound so cringe in the thing. But anytime they flip people off, I'm like, all right, whatever. That doesn't seem like a thing people do all that often. Do
mm-hmm.
people still flip people off? Is that what teenagers do? Maybe I'm just out of touch. Maybe it's me who's
I feel like we didn't do that in high school.
We didn't, but I feel like people did.
They did?
I don't know.
I feel like that's gotten more popular.
Less popular recently?
No, more popular. Then maybe went down a little bit more.
I think it was more popular, my older siblings era type thing. But maybe I was just sheltered as a kid. I was thinking maybe it was the opposite for me, and I was around a bunch of teenagers as a child because of my siblings who were way older than me, and I thought of them as grown up and edgy and cool. Mm-hmm. And then when I get there, I'm always comparing myself to that feeling and never quite measuring up because I was hung around with a very different crowd of people
mm-hmm.
than
losers.
all of my siblings. Yeah, losers. You.
Yeah.
Friend of the show, Brock.
Yep.
Friend of the show, Pants. Friend of the show, Dylan. Though, I guess Dylan would be considered cool. I don't know. It's he fits a weird box. He fits, he's a chameleon, I think, sometimes. He's got a lot of different sides to him. Okay. Anyway.
I have different sides.
Well, you have the hairy side and and the less hairy side.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say the not hairy side, but you do have a big beard too. So
I like sports.
I just feel like that's more like your private time is sports. But
Private time is sports. Well, no, it's just because you don't like sports. I don't watch it when you're around.
Yeah, your private time is sports. I don't know. I mean,
I'm not hiding it.
I guess not. I don't know.
It's like if you want in about an hour, I can go watch the Cubs. It's fine.
Hey, Rock is a Lady's Modesty. And I feel like the music was just okay. It's a show about music.
I don't think there's enough of it at the beginning.
Yeah, it's...
You kind of get like their first like interaction.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like 2 episodes. And then you get the band symphony thing. Which is fine, cool. But then it's another like 3 episodes of nothing.
Yeah, they definitely have like okay, we're practicing our music, and then they do a time skip.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're just like saving up for the performances or whatever. You know, like that's the...
It's probably also a lot more to cost to do that stuff. So.
Well, yeah, they get animated differently when they're playing instruments.
Mm-hmm. They're actually motion captured.
Which makes sense, because I think they did a good job of trying to like match like actual frets and stuff, and it's very clear when it changes, but it's also not too jarring.
It doesn't look bad or anything. No.
It doesn't look bad, but you can tell.
Yeah.
When they're doing it, and it's
it turns into like Ruby animation.
Yeah, kind of. Yep.
Which is all motion captured, so it makes sense.
Which you would
not all motion captured, but
yeah, it uses a lot of motion capture. Uses basically their animation uses the same rig as their motion capture does, but sometimes it is somebody animating the rig instead of the rig being capturing a live person, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Do you want to give the very basic plot of Rock is a Lady's Modesty?
This girl loves electric guitar.
Lalisa.
But her mom remarries a rich family and is kind of psycho crazy. We don't really get too much into why that is, but she's very much like we've always been this rich family, and we've always been proper ladies.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the fuck that deal is. What that...
It was probably just her dad was a deadbeat, and now she's just trying to forget it because it was hard.
I don't know. We don't see the stepdad.
She went a little overboard, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels like they're hinting at something really dark and fucked up. Like, we don't see the stepdad. Is this because of him, or is this just her the one being crazy, or is this some sort of weird, psychosexual manipulation from the stepfather? I don't know. It feels like they're hinting at something dark, is all I'm saying.
Okay.
But anyway, because of that, she's aiming to be the perfect lady and struggling against that internally because a proper lady does not care for rock and roll music, but that's all she really cares about. Except for, I guess she cares about her mom because she's doing all this. There are times when she says, rock is everything to me. I'm like, well, it's not everything. Because you're still trying to be the perfect lady for your mom. Like, so clearly that's important to you. Or you're scared of that or something. But anyway, she wants to prove that she's the perfect lady and win the school's perfect lady award, the Noble Maiden. So that she secures her place and she doesn't get kicked out or have her mom get kicked out of the new family.
Yeah. She basically wants to make her mom proud.
She meets another seemingly nice lady, Otaha, who likes to drum, and they start playing. They start jamming, and then they get it's a very toxic relationship.
Oh yeah.
They're like, "Why are you slow on that?" They're just yelling at each other. You could tell they really liked it, but also that they're being really mean to each other and yelling at each other for the slightest, smallest things. And it's yeah, that's bad. You're mixing toxicity with pleasure. That's a recipe for disaster. But it doesn't come to that at the end of this series. So maybe I'm the one who's wrong. But no. It's a verbally abusive relationship.
They give it to each other, though.
It's back and forth. Yes, that doesn't mean that it's good.
No.
They decide to start an instrumental rock and roll band. It's just the two of them at first. They sub in for another band, and then they...
they sub in for two members of a symphony.
Yeah, symphony band. And just kind of steal the show there. Her mean little sister finds out about it, and stepsister finds out about it, but is so mesmerized by it that she stops being mean. So there's a weird... I don't know, is that a trope? It's like...
I don't know. What would the trope be?
Then they enter a battle of the bands with two new members. One of them is not good at playing, and one of them is really good at playing and super judgmental. And they don't win the battle of the bands, but they win the respect of the club owner and one of the other bands they're battling. And the what's the word I'm looking for? Not quattro, the quartet.
Yeah.
The quartet of the band is formed. We have Shiho or something like that. Shino?
Her name is Shira, yeah, but I think she goes by like Shiro.
Okay. Anyway, she's on bass. She's better than our main girl, Lisa, at guitar, but bass is her favorite instrument.
Bass is her true love.
Yeah. So, and then we have the prince Tina, on keyboard, and she's the one who's not good at it.
No.
But she's learning, and they're like, you'll drag us down if you don't get better, so I guess get better or die or something. I don't know. Then they perform another concert, a Battle of the Band style, against some preppy douche lords.
Yep.
I think
Bacchus.
the band is called the Preppy Douche Lords.
No, it's Bacchus.
Bacchus is the original Preppy Douche Lord. The god of wine? Please.
Bacchus. Bacchus.
Yeah. The god of wine.
Oh, is that what his name? I thought this... Is there a different?
Well, I don't remember which one is Greek and which one is Roman, but...
Okay, I don't think it's the Greek one.
Yeah, I think it's the Roman one.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Dionysus is the what you're thinking of. But I'm fairly for sure Bacchus is the Greek one. So, Bacchus, god, Roman mythology, god of wine, revelry, agriculture, and fertility.
Cool.
Agriculture. I said that weird earlier. But yeah. They win over the crowd, despite when they're in their first battle of the bands, the crowd not knowing what to make of them. But this time they're prepared. They've selected their song choice and eased into the intensity to win over the crowd. And then the preppy douche lords give up partway through their first song because the crowd is not paying attention to them. And it's like, well, that doesn't help.
Man, those guys suck.
And that's the show.
Yep.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's good.
Again, I'd give it a 6.5. The number of times where I'm just like, the choice of words in these subtitles
Well, they
is
say
so weird.
friggin' noob 50 times.
Yeah. There's some other things that they say that I'm just like, I think they say fam at one point.
I know they say fugly once.
Yeah, the fugly gets used at one point, and it's like,
Which I don't think has been used since September of 08.
Then
I had to throw it in there.
You can't just say since September of 08. You need to be asked, how long has it been?
Okay.
Or when did you last? And then you say September of 08. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Do the other guys justice, please. But yeah, I don't know. It's fine. I wanted to like it more. Mm-hmm. I just kind of didn't jive with it. The music scenes were fine.
Okay. I pretty much agree with you. I think I can just forgive some of it a little bit more than you. Yeah. Especially the music stuff.
I gotta think.
I had no problem with the music stuff.
Yeah. Other than there was a lot of times when we didn't actually hear the song because we were hearing an inner monologue.
I mean, it was in the background.
Well, yeah, sometimes. And it just does a lot of like, okay, we're going to play, and then they skip. And it's like, okay, we played that one. Which I get rehearsal. We don't want to be spoiled on the song for the rehearsal. It's just weird.
So that was Rock is the Lady's Modesty. Next up is Witch Watch.
Which watch did we watch?
Which watch?
Yeah, but which watch did we watch?
Which watch? The one on Crunchyroll.
But which watch on Crunchyroll did we watch?
Subbed?
That's just, part 1 is what I was looking for. The first 12 episodes. I just wanted to say which watch did we watch. That's my only note for which watch is which watch did we watch.
How much which could a which watch?
It was a book I read in grade school called Witch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, about a warlock that was looking for a bride, and so there was sort of like a Bachelor-esque competition to win his hand.
And you read that in grade school?
Yeah.
Cool.
It was by the same author as The Secret of Platform 13, I want to say. Recommended to me by, I think, our reading teacher at the time.
What grade was this?
5th.
5th grade, okay. So that would have been... Okay. She was reading in English 2 different...
Reading and English were still split at that point.
That's what I thought.
Because English was Haney. It wasn't like Bushu, was it?
Bushu was reading. Repke was English, I thought.
Oh, Repke. Haney was 7th grade.
Yeah.
Okay.
8th grade.
Yeah. Schulteis was 7th.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm sorry, what did you say? Repking was English.
Yeah. Repke.
Okay.
And then Bushu was reading.
Yeah, Bushu was reading. So I think it was our reading.
Because that's where we read Holes.
Yeah.
And that's the only book I remember reading in that class.
Yep, Secret of Platform 13.
Who's the author?
Eva Ibatson.
Ibatson. What'd she buy?
A witch, apparently. But
it's also a board game, apparently.
Yeah, which is a board game, too. I don't know if it's the same property or not, but...
Probably not. Okay. So what'd you think of Witch Watch?
As much as I gave it a 6, I think I had more fun watching it than Rocka's Lady's Modesty. It is genuinely funny at times.
I just think it's not funny all the time.
Yes, that is its problem. It's not funny all the time.
Some of them just do not hit.
Yeah. The story is pretty whatever. Like, she's a witch. He's her protector. There's a prophecy that doom is coming. And there are people, like, I guess, after her. That's the end.
Well, she's supposed to be, like, this special witch.
Yeah, which we don't learn until the end.
True.
And a lot of it is, like, just setup of, like, hey, here is her, like, trying to hide from the class and then completely failing right away. Like, some of the best comedy is, I think, in the first 3 episodes, where it's like...
Yeah, those are the best episodes, I think.
Where it's like, she's gonna use her magic so that all the class can fly, and it's like, some people will just pretend to be Dragon Ball Z characters right away. They don't shy... I do like that they don't shy away from just, like, straight up name-dropping actual shows instead of...
I think this show's best when it's not trying to build a plot.
Yeah, I think so.
When it's just I think like, it's kind of a detriment.
It's like, we're going to have her cast a zany spell and just live in the fun here.
Yeah. Something's going to go wrong.
We're going to have to fix it. I like anytime the cat girl shows up as a cat and gets distracted by being pampered as a cat.
That's true. That's good.
That's fun, too. That's a good bit. I like the main guy. I don't really like the second guy. The Kiku.
I thought that guy was kind of insufferable at the beginning. He gets better, but... He's the annoying friend archetype, which is a little insufferable. Which I do not like at all. I do not like annoying people.
I do not like it, Ben. I do not like it with a ham. And by God, is he hamming it up.
I like ham.
Just trying to do a Dr. Seuss rhyme. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Who?
Zeus.
Zeus?
Zeus.
Who's Zeus?
Jesus? Jesus? Nazareth? King of the Jews?
Cool.
Jesus, Nazarenus, Rex Judiorum?
What'd you say?
Jesus, Nazarenus, Rex Judiorum?
Is that Latin?
I think. Or possibly Hebrew. For Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews.
Oh, I didn't know you knew Latin.
I don't. I just know that phrase.
Okay. So I just...
That's what's... Anytime you see the I-N or I above a crucifix, it stands for the first letters of Jesus Nazarenus Rex Judiorum.
Gotcha.
And I'm probably saying Judiorum wrong, too. Probably. It's been about 18 years since I learned what that meant. Mm-hmm. Maybe longer. I might have been 10 when I do that. I don't know.
I was just going to point out some episodes that I liked. Or just moments from those episodes.
Yeah, for sure. Do it.
When the teacher realizes one of her students is her favorite manga artist. Or like fan art artist.
Fan art artist, yeah.
Started calling her like a guy. I thought that was funny. What is it? Nico gives that guy an invisible spell so they can shit at school.
And backfires because he like can't open doors and stuff.
He's got to keep his hands together so he can't opens things. Yeah. I thought that was funny. Lover's Tree was pretty good episode. Not funny, but I kind of liked it. What is it? Bird Guy and Nico have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Which do you think is worse than ours?
At times, yes.
Okay.
Before they got like help making it, yes. They also gave up before we did too, so.
Okay.
But like when they were just like, this is him playing the game, and it's just like a camera view of him over the shoulder playing. Like, we had better production value than that, at least.
Mm-hmm.
We had a capture card, and OBS, but man, we haven't streamed in a long time.
We have not.
I just haven't been wanting to. I don't know. We could do like a Baldur's Gate. We never did finish that playthrough we started.
It's true.
Your guy looks like Alfredo, I think. If I remember correctly, your monk.
Maybe. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm. We could do that because there's new subclasses and stuff, and I haven't explored all of them. Okay. I've been playing a lot of Expedition 33, but that's single player and French.
Oui.
It's really good though, but I'm not going to play through it from the beginning, and I'm not going to catch you up on the stories. So
that's fine. I don't
really want to do that. You know, what else we got? We can do Switch stuff, do PS4 stuff. Last time Dylan came over to play Final Fantasy, I don't think we streamed that. I think we just played it. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Maybe we'll stream in the future, but for right now, there's not been any incentive to do so. Anyway, Witch Watch. I think they're professional videos that they did when they got the help of the Wolfman.
The Wolfman.
Spoilers, he's a werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know that the first couple episodes he's in. Then it goes up, but then they give up on it. So I think we're the better YouTube channel.
Okay, that's good to hear. There's the tea rehearsal, or like the ogres controlling the one lady's movements.
Mm-hmm. And everything is slightly off.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Dead Mother Letter. That one's a little bit heartstring.
Dead Mother Letter.
This girl had a letter from her dead mom. Her dad ripped it up, so they had to put it back together.
That's right. And it was... she thought it was going to say that her dad wasn't her real dad, but she's like, "Nah, he's my real dad. But I want to see the letter or whatever. I'm ready for it." But it's like, oh no, the mom's not the real mom, despite the fact that she looked just like her mom.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay. Yeah, that one was good.
There's the Morihito feelings guy on top of his head.
Oh yeah, we got to see his inner emotions contrasted with his stoic face.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if this is good, but just the student council was just something.
It was something.
It's just
I don't know
what
if
is
good
this?
Is the right thing. It's just, it was something.
And then just the last arc, the actual plot arc was whatever.
Yeah, it was fine, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, we were wondering, like, why does that character keep showing up? We just thought he'd be a one-off, like he helped them with the YouTube thing. And it's like, oh, he keeps showing up. Okay, I guess he's their friend now. Oh, he's a traitor and a werewolf. But a werewolf just means that he has a second personality that has silver hair.
He has powers.
Yeah, but they do make it a point that they're like, oh yeah, all like the monstrous creatures have just sort of been melting potted into humans with slightly different characteristics. You know, the Oni doesn't have a horn anymore. The Kenku doesn't have wings. You know, the werewolf doesn't get furry and also doesn't need a moon. He just needs to look at a crescent roll and he'll transform.
God, he's got to avoid France.
I mean, he's got to avoid like a bakery too.
Yeah.
When I went to the UK, I ate a lot of croissants.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean crescent. I mean, a crescent roll would do it, but any crescent shape, I should say. It's not ridiculous enough that it has to be a crescent roll. It's any crescent shape, which is not even what werewolves are full moons, but whatever.
Maybe he's different.
Well, he is different because he can look at any crescent shape and transform. So yeah, avoid croissants, avoid bakeries.
Pringles cans. That guy's mustache is like a crescent shape.
I don't know. No, not really.
Okay.
You could almost argue that a Pringle is crescent shaped. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with Witch Watch.
And there's more episodes, so
yes, but we stopped at 12.
Yeah,
we might talk about, if we do a summer preview episode, we might talk about the next part of Witch Watch. But so far, we've held off so that this part would be unblemished by that. Untainted? Tainted, blemished, not really the right word, but removed from the second half of the season there.
Last show is Catch Me at the Ballpark.
This one was we needed to watch this every week, basically, when it came out. We might have missed a week or two.
Yeah, I think we lost a couple weeks, but
we caught up. This one was the one where it's like, okay, we're going to catch up. We're going to watch this one. So, do you want to hear my one note that I have for this one?
Sure.
Get this man on the field. He's a player.
Oh, you're talking about the
office worker guy.
Murata.
Yeah, because it's like he is accidentally flirting with the beer vendor girl, who's basically the main character, and then the chicken stand girl has a big crush on him. There might be even one more person.
Maybe his coworker.
Yeah, the coworker too.
Yeah,
and it's just like, hey, get this man on the field.
This guy's a player.
He's a player.
No. Yeah, I just really like this show.
Yeah.
Again, it's just about baseball.
I'm gonna write down
my
favorite character.
Oh, you're gonna make me guess?
Yeah. Who's my favorite character?
It's Sanshiro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's everybody's favorite.
Sanshiro the mascot.
I'm like, oh shoot, who is it? It's like, oh yeah, that guy. Obviously.
Remember when we got Sanshiro's like actual tragic backstory towards the very end?
Yeah.
That was great.
Okay. Was it tragic?
Kind of. It's like
he's happy
lost
where he's
dream.
at.
Yeah, he's happy. It's bittersweet. Yeah.
Okay.
Lost dreams, changed perspectives, new dreams. Also, he's a fucking mascot now instead of a professional baseball player, so it's a little bit of a downswing in your career. You know, I know he likes it.
Counterpoint, he's pretty awesome though. Sanshiro.
Yeah, Sanshiro is amazing. Before we learned his tragic backstory, everybody loves and respects him.
Yes. Just like he's giving out pointers.
Yeah.
It's like, put your elbow up a little bit. Oh, wow, that actually worked. Okay.
I mean, I don't know what else to say about Catch Me at the Ballpark. Yeah, we talked about Witch Watch and Rock for a bit, but Catch Me at the Ballpark, it's small vignettes, so there's not really a story per se. It's just following this baseball team's season with like, hey, this lunch lady made extra helpings for one of the shittier ball players. Like, that's nice.
It's mainly around the beer vendor girl.
The announcer girl always gives, some sort of weird nickname to the player, and now maybe she's got a crush on him.
I'd ship it.
Or she's always like making fun of him, and then in the last one she's like, I got nothing, and she's just like, it's just all
now
like, basically confessing her love.
The love of my life.
It's not that, but it's just like, who's always got a kind smile for me.
Don't want a bone.
It's like, oh man, she's thirsty on Maine right
now. Yeah. I wrote that down. Well,
and they're not a good baseball team per se either. They
historically are not.
Yes. So they came close to winning the equivalent of the pennant, I guess.
No, they were close to making the playoffs.
Yeah, which is that not what... Winning the pennant is winning your division.
Yes.
In the playoffs.
Yes.
Okay. So they were close to making it to the playoffs, but... Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is another reason why I kind of connect to this show is that they're kind of an allegory for the Cubs a little bit because they're kind of lovable losers.
Didn't one of the Americans used to play for the Cubs?
Yeah, well, he's from Chicago. I don't know if they specifically said the Cubs, but...
He's from Chicago.
I think it was heavily implied he played for the Cubs. So I'm just like, yeah, they're a bunch of lovable losers. I can get this. But there's Officer IGA. He's not in it that much, though.
Iga?
Yeah.
He's the old one, right?
Yeah. Natsuno was a concession stand lady. All she wanted was to show some legs.
Yep. She wanted to show her legs off.
Dennis Young is the baseball player from Chicago.
Yep.
Gets a crush on Ruiko.
Who's the beer vendor girl.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we get some of the players' wives and girlfriends.
Yuki and Kojiro. Yuki absolutely despises baseball but loves her husband.
No. She despises baseball fans. But loves her husband.
Is that the ship of the show?
Maybe. It's either that or that one baseball player in Sanshiro.
Wasn't that Kojiro? Yeah, it's Kojiro because he found out because Kojiro was going to tell that baseball player that he's expecting. Him and his wife are expecting.
Yeah.
Then he figures it out that his friend is Sanshiro.
Just good stuff. Mm-hmm. I'll keep saying it. I love Sanshiro. I don't know. Yeah, it's just small vignettes. You really don't need to know anything else. It's fun.
All the characters are cool.
Yeah, there's not really like
there's no like
this character again.
Yeah. There's no antagonist or anything. There's no character that's despised or not liked.
Yeah. So it's that's the one I would tell. Of these three, I think that's the one I would recommend to people.
You don't think it's too niche? Do you think you need to?
I wouldn't recommend any of these to people, I think. But if I had to recommend one of them, I think it would be that one.
Okay.
So, I mean, do we have anything else to say?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, why don't you wrap us up?
Thanks for listening. You can follow us on Twitter at anime_territory. We're on basically all podcast platforms, and we're on YouTube at Anime Territory or the Cityscape.
Yeah. You're now leaving the Anime Territory.
Goodbye.